If your current calendar feels less like a schedule and more like a guilt trip, this deep dive is for you. We're unpacking the Tiimo app. It's a visual planner, and it's designed for anyone whose brain just kind of rebels against, boring lists and really complex layouts. The
Exactly.
core promise is really powerful. It's all about making structure feel friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of a clinical text list saying, take meds at 7 a.m., Timo shows you like a picture of a tool bottle, maybe it changes color, and then a bright icon for breakfast right after.
Right. It's supposed to be instantly readable. You're not parsing text. You're just seeing the flow of your day.
Easier on the brain.
And that's the whole point. It's about shifting that cognitive load away from reading and more toward a visual routine you can follow. For you, the listener, it's supposed to be a genuine aid.
Okay, let's unpack this. The promise is phenomenal, but where does the reality start to break down? Because the sources reveal some pretty big constraints.
Well, the first place is platform trouble, and the
Mhm.
sources are, they're crystal clear on this. If you are an Android user, you really need to be careful. The single biggest constraint is platform support, and the Android situation is, well, it's rough.
Rough how? Like buggy.
It seems like development has pretty much stalled. Users are reporting everything from crashes when they try to edit a routine to really bad syncing issues, double notifications,
That sounds incredibly stressful.
and timers that just quit mid-task.
Wow, so a tool that's designed to reduce stress is actively causing it.
It seems that way.
So the clear takeaway for you right now is that if you're on Android, based on these sources, this is probably not worth the risk.
I'd agree with that. But even when we look at the iPhone, where the app is a lot more stable, we hit this central paradox.
Okay.
The app only becomes useful after you manually build your entire day, your entire routine inside of it.
But you have to build it all from scratch.
From scratch. So it raises a really critical question. If you're already feeling overwhelmed and you're looking for structure, are you going to push through what could be hours of intense setup work?
That seems totally counterintuitive. I mean, if your target audience struggles with starting tasks, why is the first task so massive?
That's the friction. And that friction, that huge time investment up front, it leads us right into the money part of it.
The subscription.
Exactly. The price isn't crazy, but you're being asked to pay for something before you even know if all that setup work was worth it.
And it gets worse, right?
Yeah,
Because the sources said some people paid and still didn't get what they expected.
that's where it gets really interesting. People paid for the full version, expecting certain premium features, better widgets or filtering options, and they reported that those features just weren't there or didn't work.
So they feel ripped off. They did the hard setup work, they paid the money, and the value just wasn't there.
The whole value proposition just collapses at that point.
So testing the free version isn't just a suggestion. It sounds like it's absolutely mandatory.
It really is. So to connect all this for you, if you're on an iPhone and you really need that visual planning, Tiimo can be a solid tool, but you have to do your homework before paying.
It seems like the true measure of any of these structure tools isn't just how well they work, but how low that barrier to entry is.
Precisely. The app is designed to eliminate overwhelm, but its primary failing, that demanding manual initial setup, is the very problem it's trying to solve.
It's a perfect irony.
It is, and it leaves a big question for you to think about. How many genuinely helpful tools are just discarded because the initial effort to even start using them feels exactly like the problem they're supposed to fix?